Alright guys, here we are. It's the end of June. The National Trapper Convention's right around the corner here in July. This right now is when my season starts for me. You know, I always talk about doing your homework, your preseason, your scouting. You know, it's a little early to scout yet, but I can get all my other stuff done. Trap modification, building my anchors, snares. The shop's a disaster. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys seen that from some of my other videos, but right now, you know, I always encourage everyone, do this before season. Go through all your processes. You know, I'm really glad, actually, I came out here and started making this video and realized real quick, I'd lost my cable cutter somewhere this year. I remember it now, I lost them out of the truck somewhere that I had. I would totally forgot about that if I was not making a pogo anchor right now. So, you know, I would have gone through convention without getting more cable cutters. You know, this kind of gives you an idea of what supplies you need. You know, I always try to go through my skinning process. Okay, what do I need? What do I need? I'd brush this out right now. Yeah, I don't have a brush. Better get one. Knife blades, you know, just go through every routine well before season gets here and figure out what you need before it comes down to, okay, now you caught some coon and you don't have a knife or something of that nature. So anyway, today I'm going to be making a pogo anchor. I'm going to kind of go through how I do it. Doesn't mean it's how you do it, but for me, making them saves me a lot of money versus buying them at the conventions. They sell them there and they work good. Just, you know, instead of buying 600 of these, it's a lot cheaper if I make them. I got my 2-inch fender washers from Fastenal. I'm not even 100% sure what they are, but they're a lot cheaper buying them there than at convention. We got 3 30-seconds cable here. It's hard for the camera to pick it up, but on my workbench here, I've got it marked for everything I do cable related. Here's my anchor loop, my deer stop width for my snares, my total anchor length, my snare length, my coyote snare length, everything across it, my 220 anchors that are really long. Everything's marked so I know exactly how this goes. But anyway guys, I'm just going to take the double ferrule, slide it on one side, 3 30-seconds, feed it right back through. Now this is going to be my bottom side, so I'm going to pull that all the way tight. Okay, I'm going to have a little bit of cable if I can sticking out the bottom side. Of course it doesn't want to do it. Sometimes you got to force it, you know. But we're going to put it in here. It always works good. You can put it in here too, and then you can modify it however you want it. I can pull it tighter, I can give it slack, whatever I want to do. Crimp it once, and I just go right down that ferrule. I'll do generally 4 times each for each side. Now that's going to be my bottom loop. Now this is how I do mine differently than most. I actually learned this off of Kyle Katz's Roadline Antidotes, or Trapping Antidotes road lining video years ago. I got it marked for an anchor loop right here. So I'll measure that out first. Put your double ferrule on one side. So I know exactly where that's at. That's how big I want it. Feed it back through. Again, 4 crimps. Now that's the top side of my anchor. A lot of people think that's just crazy. My whole anchor isn't that long at all. But the reason I do this, I'll get a trap for you real quick. Now the reason I make this big loop, so I can compress this loop, put it through the swivel, take the trap back through the loop. All mine just fit perfectly around the biggest trap I use it on, which is a 1.5 coil. And now that trap is locked on there. Okay, this eliminates any split rings, you know, split links, O-rings, whatever it is that you want to use to attach them. It's a way I don't have to have it. You know, I don't need it at all. And also, if it gets frozen, I can't get this anchor out of the ground, I can still take that trap off and come back later and pull this. So shop is definitely hot tonight. But anyway, I just take standard J hooks, you know, put them through that washer and put them right through that bottom of that pogo and crimp her down. That's it. That's my pogo system, guys. This works awesome for me. I'm not telling you guys to switch to it, but if you ever get into making them, that's how I make them. I really love this loop on top. Something else I want to share. This cable will last, you know, I'm pretty hard on stuff, especially cable and stuff like this, but if I trap with this and just throw it in a bucket somewhere, I could probably get 2 or 3 years out of this cable. What I've gone to doing now is every year I dump, while I'm dyeing traps, I dunk all my pogos in a full metal jacket. And that just kind of helps coat this, so when it's in the ground in the mud, it just kind of helps seals it up. I'm getting another 2 years or so out of them. An anchor will last me 4 to 5 years, realistically. I'm going to be making a lot of anchors this year because a lot of them this year are kind of hitting that point, you know, that they're worn out. And once this starts corroding, you know, it's just, you can't risk it because one good pull and it can snap. But anyway, guys, there's my pogo system. I'm glad I did that because now I know I need cable cutters at convention. I got a whole list going. It's going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. But we're going to be out here more, getting stuff ready. Pretty soon I'll probably do a snare video. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about making snares for different animals too. You know, make a coyote snare, a coon snare, a beaver snare. How I would do them anyway. Not necessarily what needs to be done, but how I would do it. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to probably try and make 75 or so of them tonight. Gonna be pretty warm yet, but got the kids in bed and wife's doing schoolwork, so now it's time to get out here. But anyway, guys, this is it. This is time. It's time to start moving now. Start getting stuff done. You know, take inventory of traps. Figure out what you need, what you don't need. It's right around the corner. I'm getting excited. You know, once I get these other furs finished out, I'm gonna be really pumped. But anyway, thanks, guys. We'll see you here later on. Hope I get to see you guys at the convention. If you see the Iowa Trapper walking around in a cutoff, good chance it's me. So anyway, guys, we'll catch you later.